Hello everyone and welcome back to TL10. Our last topic is about storing meat according to health regulations. Bacteria are all around us, but they are so small that they cannot be seen by the naked eye. There are hundreds of different kinds of bacteria. Some harmless bacteria are useful and necessary, such as those essential in preparing cheese. Other bacteria are essential in agriculture and industry. However, many types of bacteria are dangerous and cause diseases if allowed to multiply and be transmitted to humans. Food contaminated with bacteria can make people sick. It enters food in two ways. Some are naturally present in food when you buy it. Others get in because of careless handling when food is prepared and served. Bacteria cannot travel by themselves. They are carried about by people, animals, and insects as well as objects. Salmonella bacteria, for instance, can be found in foods such as raw meat, poultry, eggs, and dairy products. From these foods, the bacteria contaminate other foods in the kitchen. And sanitation is the best preventive measure against foodborne diseases. Sanitation means keeping bacteria out of food through personal hygiene and proper handling procedures. It also means keeping the food at proper temperatures so bacteria already present do not have much chance to multiply. Now let's discuss the methods of preserving meat. The first one is drying. This is the most common method of preserving meat. Drying removes moisture from meat products so that microorganisms cannot grow. There are two ways of drying meat. The first one is the natural sun drying, which is used to reduce the amount of moisture content of meat. Portable solar dryers can provide sanitary means of drying meat. Dryers with screen covers are recommended for outdoor use and lengthens the storage life of meat. The next way of drying meat is the dehydration or artificial drying. Oven is used for drying the meat. Although this is more expensive than sun drying, dehydration is a more efficient method of removing moisture from heat. Products dried in this way are of higher quality and can be sold at better prices. The next method is the smoking. Meat is smoked to create a distinctive color and flavor, thus helping its preservation. The flavor, color, and attractive glaze on the surface of the meat is desired like in ham, bacon, and tinapa. The heat generated during smoking destroys the enzymes and dries the product artificially, thus preventing the growth of molds and vegetative bacteria on the surface. Cold and hot smoking are the two types of smoked meats. It includes ham, bacon, and chicken. The cold smoking, the temperature here is held between 26 to 43 degrees Celsius and the products are smoked over a period of days or weeks. The products thus pick up a strong smoke flavor and are dehydrated as well. While in hot smoking, the temperature is higher from 71 to 79 degrees Celsius. The high temperature speeds up the drying process and gives the product a mild smoked flavor. The third one is curing. In this method, salt, sugar, potassium or sodium nitrate and other curing elements such as ascorbic acid, phosphate blend, and spices are used to prolong the keeping quality of meat. Curing agents also help improve the flavor and appearance of meat and retain its original color. Sugar minimizes the hardness of the straight cure process. It also makes the product more appetizing and provides energy to the nitrate-reducing bacteria, which gives the red color. Spices give the desired flavor and aroma. The next one is the refrigerating. Meat is stored at a temperature range of 2 to 10 degrees Celsius to slow down mold and bacterial growth for a limited period. This one is freezing. Here, the meat is preserved at a temperature of 10 degrees Celsius and below. Freezing deactivates enzymes and bacteria. Meat can be preserved for 2 months to 1 year using this method. And here in canning, meat preserved by canning is packed in sealed cans or jars which are subjected to a temperature of 100 degrees Celsius and above, 5 to 7 kilo pressured for a specific period of time. This process destroys the organism that causes spoilage. It maintains the high quality of meat product and extends its life for about a year. And lastly is the salting. Salt improves the keeping quality of meat. It removes the water from the tissue of the meat and the cells of spoilage organisms that may be present in the meat. Now let's discuss the proper storage of preserved meat. First one, okay. Many processed items prepared for future use may be stored in the freezer. This should be wrapped in plastic or foil to prevent the occurrence of freezer burn and to avoid having a pulpy texture that comes from loss of moisture. Each item should be labeled with the name of the product, date of expiry, and the quantity. See to it that physical equipment and layout are conducive to sanitary practices. Handle, store, and refrigerate food properly to prevent spoilage and contamination. Wash and sanitize dishes, glasses, utensils, and equipment. Eliminate vermin and rodents from food areas. Take time to store the food items. Store new purchases behind old ones and always use the old stock first. Never use the area under the sink for storing food because openings around water and drain pipes are impossible to seal. Pipes may leak and damage the food. If you reuse glass jars, wash them thoroughly. Wipe and air dry before using. This helps remove any trace of odors that may remain.